Okay, so I thought I was a bit harsh on Meghan. Everyone's saying I'm a bit harsh, but I found someone that is way more harsh than me on Meghan Markle, and I'm going to give her the crown right now. It's a person called Lady Campbell. So let's have a look at what Lady Campbell's got to say about Meghan. She makes me look like I love the girl. I'm telling you, check this out. This is unbelievable.
Hey, Princess Anne has been accused of being the senior royal who made a comment about the skin colour of Meghan and Harry's son Archie.
And Lady Colin Campbell joins us from her castle in Worthing on England's south coast. Lady Campbell, the big revelation came from you. The senior royal at the centre of that comment was Princess Anne.
Well, there we go. There we go. So Lady Campbell, she's quite outspoken. She's quite a character, and I don't think she minds what she says because she's one of these socialite aristocrats. Doesn't really care. I think she's got a YouTube channel. We'll have to dig it up. I'm pretty sure she has got a YouTube channel. There we go.
Yes, except of course Princess Anne did not allude to the colour of the child. She was alluding to the fact that Meghan was unsuitable because of her character and her personality.
I don't know. I don't know about that. You ever listen to what she says? I'm not buying this bit. I'm not buying it. I call it as I see it. I don't buy this. I really do not buy what Lady Campbell is going to say now. Let's have a listen. This is just nah. Not buying it, Lady Campbell.
And she highlighted that Meghan was not going to have the right cultural attitude, and that the cultural differences would impact adversely upon Meghan's performance should she marry Harry.
Or, that could be true because she's American, it's a different culture, but I don't think... I'm pretty sure they were wondering what skin colour Archie was going to be. I'm pretty sure about that. And, as I've said in one of my other videos, I think it's perfectly natural, so... But I'm not buying their twist. I think they've dug themselves a bit of a hole here, and they're trying to dig themselves out.
And should they have children? It was absolutely nothing to do with colour, but Meghan weaponizes colour with everything. You see, as long as she plays the colour card, she gets a free pass to behave as badly and as freely as she would like. She has no boundaries, and as long as she plays the colour card, it's open season.
Hey, Lady C, how do you know? How do you know it was Princess Anne? This is a pretty sweeping statement. Where's the proof?
Where's the proof? Well, I was told...
She's got circles. She's got social circles, and they all gossip. That's where the proof is.
By 3 separate sources who know her and know her children. And I don't think there's any reason for anybody to lie because, nobody in the royal family alluded to colour. And in fact, Meghan's colour was the one thing that she had going in her favour. Had Meghan been white, there is no way that marriage would have proceeded because Meghan...
So this is very interesting what she says here because it actually does make sense. It does make sense because I've looked at Meghan's past. It's not too good, She's divorced. She's done like photos where there's photos floating around where she's topless and she's just Google Meghan Markle topless. You'll see what I mean. She's doing like a little photo on this. Looks like they're at a beach and they're on like a wall and Meghan's fiddling around with the auto timer and then they all sit on the wall all topless, all of her friends. And there was rumours going around that they call her like, what do they call it? Yacht cake. That's right, yacht cake, because they hang around like rich people on yachts. And so she did not have a very good reputation, let's put it that way. And I think that's what caused trouble. Let's go full screen here. I think that's what caused trouble with Harry and William, because William probably thought, yeah, she's a fun girl, but don't marry her. Sort of girl you just sort of play around with and then don't marry. But Harry was quite offended by that and ended up marrying her, as we all know. But yeah, I think they would have researched her. You know, Meghan says, "Oh, I didn't research Harry," but you better bet your darn dollar they would have researched Meghan. That's for sure. They would have had a whole team on her, researching every little thing she did.
Meghan's past was rather too checkered, and Meghan's personality was very abrasive. And the one thing that Meghan had going in her favor was that she was mixed race.
See, this is interesting because that actually makes sense. Because why? Like, why would the royal family want her in the family with that sort of past? They knew that it was going to get found out, and so I think Meghan sort of pushed away in because of the race card. It's like, you let me marry Harry, otherwise I'm going to call you racist. So yeah, I reckon Lady Campbell's got a bit of a point here. Lady Campbell, you're a smart woman. You've been around a long time. You know what's going on, don't you?
And, why would anybody lie? There's no need to lie. Well, Meghan lies, but
Lady
nobody
Campbell,
else
do you
needs to
accept that
lie.
Meghan really did have a rough time with the press? I'm not sure what happened behind the scenes.
Check out the co-host's face. He's looking at Lady Campbell in disgust. Just listen to Lady Campbell. She's been, as I said, she's been around a very long time. I think she's had eight royal biographies to her name. It's almost like someone farted in an elevator, isn't it? He's got that look on his face.
At the firm, but she absolutely was attacked. And was that because of her background, because of her race?
No.
No, it wasn't. Meghan was attacked the way everybody else is attacked
Exactly.
who is in the public eye in Britain. Let me tell you, my dear, Catherine was attacked.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is Layla McKinnon gets a bit pissed off now because Lady Campbell's talking down at her. It's like, listen here, my dear. I'm going to tell you exactly how things are in the royal family, and you must listen to me. Otherwise, you will not learn a thing.
Attacked far more than Meghan.
Kate.
Sophie was attacked far more than Meghan.
Well, you think of Waity Katie. It was just years and years Kate was... And Kate, Kate just recently was saying that she appreciated it because basically William was saying, no, this is a hard royal family's a hard gig, man. We're not rushing into this. And he took his darn time to marry Kate. And Kate said that she appreciates it now because it built character. Meghan doesn't want to build character.
Diana was attacked far more than Meghan. I have been attacked far more than Meghan.
I've been attacked far more than Meghan.
Meghan had a very easy ride of it. But Meghan is a born complainer and a drama queen. And, she plays, aside from the colour card, the sympathy card.
Oh yes, she plays the sympathy card, all right. Don't you worry about that. She's always playing the sympathy card. And she's getting caught out. The Archbishop said, no. They weren't married 3 days before. And, it's like chucking the Archbishop under the bus too. It's like, it was a rehearsal. That's what they said, it's a rehearsal. They weren't married 3 days. And Meghan made it out as some bloody new secret wedding that, you didn't know about. So like, I've got all the secret information. It's oh, God. Ugh. Let's have a listen. Lady Campbell's becoming my favourite personality at the moment.
Well, I'm awfully sorry. She has a lot of blessings that she should be counting instead of moaning and groaning about the fact that the world doesn't worship at her altar. She's not a goddess.
No.
She doesn't seem to understand it.
You are not
but
a
she's
goddess.
an ordinary human being, and being a member of a royal family means that you accept scrutiny. And if you refuse to play the game according to the rules, you will be criticised.
Being a YouTuber means you accept scrutiny too. Have a look at my comment section. I get scrutinised all the time.
And in fact, you are often criticised even when you play by the rules. Well, Meghan's never played by the rules.
She certainly has won over the admiration of much of the United States of America. Definitely.
That's because you're fools. You're damn fools, you are.
Come out of it looking heroic as somebody who saved her husband from the trap he was in, being part of the royal family, and fought back against racism. Do you think that Meghan is in fact very clever about making a brand and making a livelihood for herself in a different country?
Oh, she hit the nail right on the head. Meghan is clever. She's very clever. She's very manipulative. There we go. Come on, Lady Campbell.
Oh, Meghan is absolutely very clever. You know, in my book, Meghan and Harry, the Real Story, I emphasized how very clever, conniving, devious, manipulative, and actually resourceful Meghan is, and how she knows how to play things so that they work in her favor. My book was originally going to be called Meghan and Harry Operating at the Highest Level. And, you know, the fact of the matter is they are both operators.
She was having a tough time, a very tough time mentally.
Yes.
Her mental health was affected.
Oh, now they're going to enter dangerous territory here because Piers Morgan got into trouble for this. But you know what? I predict Lady Campbell is not going to get much backlash for this one. Let's have a listen.
Any sympathy for that?
What mental health was affected?
Oh, God.
Excuse me, the night that she says that she was suicidal, she was beaming with joy from beginning to end. I'm awfully sorry. You know, when I was growing up, was suicidal. I know many people who have been suicidal. Meghan's behavior is not that of somebody who's suicidal. It's that of somebody who's very narcissistic and knows how to manipulate. It's not, and I don't for 1 second believe that Meghan has ever had any serious mental problems except a complete disconnection from a degree of, shall we say, decency.
You know what? She got me thinking, though, because Meghan made a lot of claims. Meghan made a lot of claims about her mental health. She claimed that she got no help. She reached out to the, was it press secretary? She reached out to, like, you know, we'll call it the inner circle. And she got dismissed or, you know, pushed away. And there's a lot of evidence that says this is just not how it works. They have their own private doctors and everything. They don't need to go outside the palace walls or Kensington Palace walls. They can get treated within the doctors. They got doctors there, and you know, apparently Harry had issues, mental health issues, and got treated. Prince Charles had issues. So this, I don't know. I think she made it up. That would be, oh my God, because you know I suffered from depression. I was on Pristic, some antidepressants 10 years ago, and I don't take too kindly for people that fake this shite. If she's faking it, that's it, man. I'm going after her. Telling you, that's pretty bad to be faking something like that. But we'll give her the benefit of the doubt because we don't know. But that's it. I'm telling you, she's Meghan lies a lot. You know, she would have got help. She would have got help, man. So she's really good at playing the victim. Really good. We'll agree. We'll turn this. Sorry, guys. I'll turn my mail off. I usually do. I forgot this time. I turned my iPad and iPhone off, but I didn't do my Mac. Sorry about that. Let's see what Lady Campbell's got to say. It's a very, very interesting interview, isn't it? Very interesting. So she's just said that Meghan has faked being suicidal. That's basically what she said.
But Lady Campbell, you seem to have a bit of a case of the Piers Morgans here. Is your dislike so intense for any particular reason? Or
Doesn't like a con woman. That's why she's got a dislike. But I think she's gone way above Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan didn't actually question that Meghan had mental health issues, whereas Lady Campbell's saying that she's faking it.
Have you met Meghan?
Unlike Piers, she hasn't met.
I've not met Meghan, and I don't want to meet Meghan. You know, if you're a proper biographer, you don't have to meet the subject of your biography.
Yeah, as you know, I've seen this interview. The example she gives is so cool. It's like, Lady Campbell, you are a wordsmith. Have a listen to the example she gives of why you don't need to meet the subject of your biographies.
I mean, Gibbon, for instance, wrote the Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire, and it's one of the great works of literature. And I don't think he was meeting Caligula and Claudius. I mean, you know, let's keep the conversation at an educative level instead of degenerating into stupidities.
She's got the she's got the best sense of humour. She acts all prim and proper, but she's got the most wry sense of humour ever. She's almost like Ricky Gervais the way she says things.
One doesn't have to meet the subject of a biography to write a proper biography. What you have to do is have a measured approach, and you have to have access to an awful lot of the people and material of people who know the subject, and that I indisputably do. And I will point out to you, my dear, that I have a track record of firsts. I'm the first person who blew the whistle on Diana. I'm the first person who's blown the whistle on Meghan and Harry.
He's got the somebody farted in the elevator look again.
You know, you can't take that away from me. It's there in black and white.
Well, my dear, maybe if you haven't met Meghan, you perhaps don't know exactly what she's like, and you're just hearing what you're hearing from sources with their own agendas.
Oh, Layla McKinnon. Why would Layla McKinnon be such a good fan of Meghan? Let's have a look at Layla McKinnon, shall we? Layla McKinnon. She's married to David Gingell. Not Kim. David Gingell is a multi-millionaire. He's got a salary of $19.5 million per year. He tops the list of salaries, surpassing chief executives of 4 big banks. So maybe Layla and Meghan are sort of similar. Maybe that's why Layla likes Meghan. Here we go.
Well, obviously, I'm hearing what I'm hearing, but no, people do not necessarily have an agenda. You know, most people who want to speak the truth will speak the truth. And it is the duty of a responsible biographer to measure what you are hearing. And if you've read my book, you will see I'm extremely positive about Meghan, where there is room to be positive about her.
Which is probably about a page.
The fact of the matter is, Meghan's behaviour since I wrote that biography is deplorable.
What has Princess Anne reached out to the couple?
Sorry?
Do you know? Has Princess Anne reached out to the couple?
If in fact she did say it.
My understanding is that nobody in the royal family is very pleased with the fact that any time they say anything to Harry, it ends up on American television via one of Oprah's friends.
You know what I find very hypocritical about Meghan? She made a big song and dance about her father doing those photos to make, because the reason behind those photos, he got a paparazzi to take some good photos because he didn't want to look bad, right? Because he's a big boy like me. It'd be really easy to take a really bad photo of me, so he wanted to take some sort of classy photos. He's having his suit tailor-made, and he's reading up on English history and everything. That book he had, reading up on England and everything. So And Meghan just went right off on him, didn't she? And that was one of the reasons why she claimed that she didn't want to talk to him anymore. And it's like, and Meghan's doing the same thing. She did a whole bloody Oprah thing on him, on everything. Word is that Thomas Markle has reached out to Oprah and wants to do an interview of his own. So that is going to be very interesting. I'd love to get the ex-husband in, because ex-husbands know a lot. You get your ex-partners in, they know a lot about you. I'll get my ex-partner in. I'm still friends with her after 15 years. She'll have a glowing report about me.
So, you know, put yourself in the shoes of the royal family. Any family does not want its dirty linen washed in public, nor do they want to be unfairly accused of prejudices they do not have, because an ambitious girl has married into the family and understands that if she stays in England, she works for nothing.
This is so good. I never thought of this. If she stays in England, she works for nothing. She is absolutely right. She doesn't, you know, she'll get like the little bit pittance from the Duchy, the Duchy of Cornwall, but she won't make millions and millions and millions like she's doing in America.
If she goes to America, she accumulates a great fortune, and as and when she's ready to dump Harry, if she ever does, she will leave with a vast amount of money. If she'd stayed in England, there's no way she'd have left with a penny. She'd have left with a few £100,000 like Sarah York. You know, she's not dumb. She's a hustler by her own admission.
Actually, I think Meghan actually did say that she's a hustler. I think she was saying about, I think this comes about, Meghan the Hustler. Let's talk about Meghan the Hustler. I think Meghan was talking about how in acting you've got to say you're part of the union, but you need a job before you can become part of the union, so she lied about being in the union to get the job, and, you know, it's a slight hustle. It's not a big hustle, but, you know, I think everyone does it anyway. But I think that's where Lady Campbell's getting this hustling thing from. There could be other examples of hustling. Leave your comments below if you have more examples. I'd be interested to find out.
And she knows how to play the game, and she's playing it very cleverly. But it's not the game of self-sacrifice, it's not the game of service, it's the game of self-interest.
Well, Lady Campbell, we could
Her
argue, we could discuss, we could
behaviour
talk
says
all
it
day,
all.
but we do have to go.
We've gotta
Thank
go.
you very much.
Try and have a happy Easter, Lady C.
Happy Easter to you.
My pleasure.
Well. And the thing is, Channel 9, Today Show, this is the Today Show from Channel 9. When was this? This was the second, so it was yesterday on Good Friday, this was recorded. They haven't put it on their YouTube. So, see, I'm having a bit of an issue with Sunrise. My was a Mike Tyson interview. Sunrise are trying to take it down. But they don't have it on their YouTube channel either, and you can't find it anywhere, right? Because they're embarrassed about Natalie Barr, how badly she looked interviewing Mike Tyson. I'll leave the link. Where is it? Up there. I'll leave the link. If you haven't seen a Mike Tyson interview, go have a look, because it might be coming down. All right. Do your own commentary on it if you like. Take it off. It's you know, it might be coming down. We'll see. I've appealed it with YouTube, and if YouTube accept my appeal, they'll support me in court costs if it goes to court. So, and also I might do a whole interview on it, a whole video on it, because basically Channel 7 have breached the terms and conditions of their YouTube contract anyway. So I'll get into that. They ain't innocent. They've used my content before without my permission and without acknowledging me. Like, I always acknowledge this is a Today Show, and I leave the logos on there. Channel 7 took my video of the Sky team. I'll leave that there as well. The Sky team video. Didn't acknowledge me, didn't ask me about it, didn't contact me saying, can we use it in a news footage. Took it, didn't leave my Walrus Rider logo on, didn't credit me anything, and then they're coming along trying to get my Mike Tyson interview down. A bit rich, I think. Might do a video on that because that's really pissing me off, that whole thing. Anyway, guys, leave your comments below. That is a brilliant interview of Lady Campbell, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And so what do you think? I think she's got some good points. She's pushed the limit there with that faking the mental health issues, but I wouldn't put it past Meghan. She has lied that much now, and I got sucked in a couple of times. After I watched the Oprah interview, I was sucked in, oh, poor Meghan. And then I started, analysing the interview and finding out all the inconsistencies. It's like, she's just a blooming liar. She just lies through her teeth all the time, makes up stuff. She's just making up stuff on the go just to get the maximum sympathy from people. I think Lady Campbell hit it right on the head. What do you think? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.